Hi Taurus, how are you? This is Janine from Soul's Journey Tarot, and I'm here to give you your end of December reading. And for those of you who are celebrating the December festivities, I really hope that you are having a fantastic time with your family and friends and all of your loved ones, and that you're getting a lot of rest as well. All right, Taurus. I will be getting back to you in January. That's why this reading will be from now or for now until the end of December. I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot as well as my favorite, which is Tarot for clarifiers. Okay, guys, so before I start this reading, I have a daily oracle by Jericho Mandibur. It's this beautiful book that was gifted to me, and it's just got this beautiful verses that you need to know for every day in your life. So when I was meditating in your energy, Taurus, this is your message, and it says, you're stronger than you realize. Isn't that beautiful? You're stronger than you realize. So what a beautiful way to kickstart our reading. At the end of the reading, I will be pulling the sacred power reading cards as well as archangel animal cards. So if you want to hang around for that at the end of the reading, excuse me, you're more than welcome to. Also, if this reading does resonate with you in any area of your life, please like, share, and subscribe as well. And you're more than welcome to leave comments anytime. I love to respond to comments, and I love to talk with everybody out there in this world. So go ahead and do it. I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, guys, so I would like to start off by saying thank you to the gods and goddesses, the angels, and the Holy Devine for being with us in this reading, and help us to receive all of the messages with love and light in our hearts. All right, most of you know, because I say it every single time, I do live in the suburbs. I have enclosed myself up in this little area where there is not noise, but I have dogs and cats, and there is noise around us. Oh my gosh, like my dog going off there right now. So Taurus, let's see what is the energies for you guys. So please excuse the noise in the background. I honestly don't intend for it to happen. And every single time I make a reading, I do a video, there's always noise. My dogs are always barking, or my cats are fighting, or just people banging on my door. And it's really not worth it for me to just cut the videos every single time, because I'm going to be sitting here for the whole day then, and I really want to get your readings out to you guys. All right, guys, so anyways, enough about me. Your first card was the Empress, which is really very nice. This is all about fertility. This is about growth and expansion. This is about domestication. Ooh, the Empress and the Justice, nice. But you also have the Four of Pentacles. So some of you may be hearing news that you're falling pregnant, or maybe if you're not pregnant and can have to do with children at this time. There might be a little bit of money issues revolving around this. If it's not that you're falling pregnant or children, it can very much be something that you're trying to create, something that you're manifesting, something that kind of feels like your baby at work, your project, a home project. You might feel as though you don't have all of the finances for it, but you do have the Justice card as well. So for some of you, and this is actually strange because I actually listened to another tarot reader recently, and these same cards came out, but it was for a Gemini reading. So Taurus, some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, but if you are currently in court, and it has to do with inheritance or children or money or stability, you will get your justice. But I do feel that you may be worrying about the finances, feeling as if you don't have enough. You might be feeling a little bit left out in the cold, not really sure what's going to happen, but you do have the Justice card. So this is all about you getting that clarity that you need. Okay, you have also the Eight of Wands. So this is news coming in very fast, lifestyle change, and it will be in your favor. Now, Spirit's advice is the Lovers. So for quite a few of you Taurus people, you may be dealing with a Gemini, because the Gemini is the Lovers card, but it doesn't have to be. I'm just putting it out there for those of you who are interested. This could be love and relationships. You could be coming into a new partnership with somebody if you're not already in a committed relationship, and they could be coming in really fast, and they could be very passionate about you. But you have the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands is all about creativity and you know, getting things happening. However, the Knight of Wands, he can be a lusty little thing, very led by his impulses and his emotions. He kind of has that energy of coming in, coming out hot and heavy, and then leaving cold. So you might just want to keep an eye out. It could be a fire sign as well that you're dealing with, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. Just know that this person, if you are I'll show you the cards now, that's why I'm laughing. If you are in a committed relationship, then I think Taurus, where things have been stagnant for you, you've been feeling left out in the cold, feeling a little bit unloved, as if the passion is running dry, then things is about to change for you. It could be that you guys, if you are in a committed relationship, it could be that, you know, work and money and children and those sort of things have kind of been hogging you down, and you didn't really find enough time to spend that quality time with each other and really get passionate with each other again and speak what is on your mind and on your soul, and you know, just be lusty with each other and enjoy each other's bodies and enjoy each other's minds as well, and just really connect again. It could be that you've been dealing with that energy, but there is really strong love coming in for you. If you're in a committed relationship, you might be hearing news of pregnancy or children, something you've been fighting for, something that you've been felt left out in the cold. Maybe you're hearing you're pregnant, maybe you're winning a court case where children are involved, or it can be anything that the two of you kind of considered as your baby. All right, this news is going to be coming in fast, and it's going to be to your benefit because you have the Justice card. You're going to get the clarity as soon as this news is coming in, but there might be a slight delay in this news that you've been waiting for. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness me, excuse my dog, I'm really getting fed up with my dog now. So just give me 1 second. I'm just going to go and close my door. Sorry, Taurus. All right, I'm back, and I'm very sorry about that, but I really don't know where to go. I don't know if I lock myself up in my car and drive far away to get some peace. Oh my goodness me. Okay, Taurus, so let's just begin at the beginning. All right, you have the Empress, and how beautiful is that? Clarified with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is passion, and he's kind of like Prince Charming. And so for many of you, it won't be for all of you, but for many of you, you've met this guy, and it could be your own energy as well, where you're offering your love out to other people, or just really, you know, if you're in a committed relationship, I see you guys as excuse me, being very fertile at the moment. So if you don't want to fall pregnant, Taurus, I would sure as heck make some precautions. I'm just saying, take it or leave it, it's your decision. But I do see that there can be some children coming in here for you very, very strongly, and it's gonna be out of love. I don't see it as being a oopsies or a doopsies or anything. I mean, this is two people, they're very committed, they love each other very much, and it's almost like getting that fire back, that passion back, which is beautiful. And because I think for quite a while, and even if you're single or if it's in your career, you've been feeling a little bit left out in the cold, not knowing if there's going to be enough finances, you know, like wanting to come in. And when I'm saying wanting to come in, Spirit just gave me that. Just give me a second. maybe somebody's wanting to come into you, into your heart. Um, and you've been a little bit confused, but Spirit is asking you at this moment to open up to the person or the situation or at work or however it resonates to you, because you do have the star, and you're going to know by following your heart. You're going to know, okay, is this person the right person for me or not? Is the circumstance the right circumstance for me or not? Is this project that I've been working for, I feel so left out in the cold. I don't know if I'm going to have enough finances, but Spirit is telling you that you can move on from this. Remember what we read in the daily oracle. You're stronger than what you think, so you don't need to be in this energy. All right, it's kind of like, Taurus, you're kind of putting yourself in that energy now. Don't send me hate mail. I'm not saying that you sabotaging yourself in any way, but what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't have to stay in that kind of energy, because you do have the justice coming, and this is all about you getting your, oh my gosh, I don't think you can see the cards very nicely today, but this is all about you getting your justice, and the news is going to be coming in, although there may be a little bit of delay about it. And in some cases it's not news, if it's not legal situations or whatever. It's all about you following your heart and your destiny, because you have the temperance as well as the chariot, clarifying the justice. The Spirit is asking you here to balance your emotions, balance even the chariot. I know a lot of people, a lot of tarot readers, they see the chariot as fast moving action, getting vehicles, moving away from situations, driving your life in the direction that you want. And yes, all of that does mean that. But what I'm picking up here also is, you know, when you're standing in the back of a chariot and you don't have complete control over those horses, they can just run riot. One can go left, one can go right. And that is something that can happen with a chariot, is you need to find that balance with the temperance. Find that balance within yourself. And you will see justice coming in. As soon as you find that balance, that justice is going to come in. But Spirit is asking you very much so, don't focus on the Five of Pentacles energy, because you have a good thing coming here, and it is honest offer. It's all about growth and fertility and domestication and getting your life in order. And it might, for some of you, it might even feel like things have been going so haywire lately. You don't know which way to go. You feel like you're pulled in all different directions. You're worried, will there be enough money? And I'm picking up very much the sense of passion in relationships. Like there was a lack of passion, or there was things going on in the relationship that you were not clear about, or that you were a little bit unhappy about. But Taurus, here we have I'm struggling to pick up my cards. We have the Eight of Wands clarified with the shadow side. Now the shadow side is, okay, in the Witch's Tarot it's the shadow side, but in the normal Rider-Waite deck or other decks is actually the Judgment card. But what I like a little bit extra about the Witch's Tarot is they're asking you to go within, all right? Judgment is within you, where you get that clarity. And when you get that clarity, it's going to come in quite fast, and you're going to be able to move away from this energy of the Five of Pentacles, of feeling left out in the cold. And you're going to see the heartwarming offers that is coming in for you, especially in love and relationships. Doesn't matter if you're single or if you are in committed relationships. With all Spirit is asking you at the moment is just try to balance your emotions out. Try not to be all over the show and focus on everything that went wrong, or everything that could go wrong, or money or worries. Just enjoy each other for the moment. And if you're coming into a relationship, or even if you're in a relationship with yourself, just love yourself and spend time with yourself and nurture yourself, because you are getting very clear messages from the Spirit, and it is going to bring you the justice and judgment. So when justice and judgment comes in, Taurus, is all about you getting clarity. And yes, it can be in legal situations where you will be getting justice and you will be getting the clarity that you need. But however it is in your challenge situation, so there may be a little bit of delay, or maybe you're doing a little bit of spiritual work inside of you before you get that aha kind of a moment. But really just try to focus on maintaining balance and going after what what it is that you truly desire, and opening up your heart to the possibilities, because you have the Lovers, and this is in Spirit's advice section. You have the Lovers, so this is passion. This is opening yourself up to the universe, self-love as well. And then we have the High Priest as well. So go within for the answers, and then that will give you the world. The world is your oyster at the moment. You truly can have the relationships that you want. You truly can get, and I don't want to say this justice in an evil way, so please don't think that I'm saying that. When I'm saying this, you can get the justice that you deserve by loving yourself and loving those around you, as long as you look, because you have been through the run a little bit, and you do have your boundaries up. I mean, I can see you feeling quite protective about yourself, and it can be towards a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you're not too trusting about this person, wondering what is it that they actually want from you, or are they playing with you? Because the Knight of Wands can be a little bit of a player. Are they playing with you? So you're setting up your boundaries, not really sure, but follow your intuition. Balance your emotions out. See what it is that you truly desire, okay? And then you're going to get the answers. You're going to get the justice, the judgment. You're going to be able to take all of this. You're going to be able to move on. If this is not in a love and relationship area, if this is in career, then whatever you are working on, you really do it with love in your heart and passion, because you love the project or your job at the moment. But money might be a little bit tight for you, but the Spirit is asking you to just try to balance things out a little bit, everything in moderation. Don't split yourself up in two different directions. Rather try to focus on one project at a time. I do see you as trying to defend your work in some way, but where everything is there, you will be getting news coming in, and with the world, you have the world in your hands, okay? You can really manifest what it is that you want to manifest out of this. All right, guys, so I'm going to be reading now for you from the Archangel Animal Oracle cards, as well as the Sacred Power Reading cards. If you don't want to stay for that, then hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that if this does resonate with you. But for the rest of us, let's get into it. The Oracle cards is just really nice because it gives you a complete sense of what is going on with you currently. And your animal card was dog. And very much, before I even read what the cards are saying, very much this energy is all about domestication. It's about fertility. It's about love and relationships, balancing your emotions out. But let's see what the card says. Your guidance for dog is: when you receive this card, you are invited to look at the structure of your family life and your friendships, including those with work colleagues. Are you loyal to each other? Do you respect each other? Do you all relate to each other for the highest good? Are you disciplined or chaotic in your lifestyle? Your family reflects you, so are you loyal to yourself? Do you respect yourself? Do you make choices for your highest good? You are reminded that spiritual discipline is the foundation for true happiness and joy. It is a keystone of ascension. The dog card wants you to know that when you consistently practice your spiritual techniques, you can be adaptable, courageous, and develop a sense of adventure and fun. Your entire life can expand based on this solid foundation, as self-control confers safety. You can then walk forward in joy and happiness. And that's really beautiful, guys. I really see how this energy can really come into play, because I do see you as having your boundaries up. So do you trust yourself? Do you trust yourself with this other person? Do you trust the other person? And if not, maybe you need to do a little bit of self-work, especially with the shadow side, and look into yourself and see why some people act the way they do, or why you act and say the things that you do. It goes both ways. The next up is the the Sacred Power Reading cards. And you know, isn't it funny, because you got the Chariot. I must just show you here. You got the Chariot, and it's a black and a white horse, and my lighting is just terrible today. And he's on the back of the Chariot and trying to rein in and balance himself out. And then here we get freedom. 2 horses. So I very much feel that this energy is for some of you. I actually realize now how dark it is in my room. I apologize for that. Okay. And it says, freedom, free your spirit and take control of your life now. Wild and free, the horses choose to run in any direction at its own pace. Understand that everything in your life right now is completely within your power to change. Once you cooperate with your soul's request to be free from emotional or physical ties, you become limitless and can run free again. The arrival of the horses brings news of personal journeys and new directions. The white horse brings truth, honor, and integrity, and the dark horse brings the shadow of mystery, pride, and illusions. Bringing both together to create a yin-yang balance allows you to understand what is preventing your freedom. Follow through with your agreements before you make new commitments. You may feel that you are not in control of your life right now. In fact, you are. You can decide at this moment how to react to the circumstances within your environment. Observe your surroundings and discover what your soul really wants. You already have the power and freedom to choose within you. The question is, what direction do you wish to run? Honor your free will by choosing to acknowledge your desires for a break and a change, even if it is only temporary. Right now, your soul desires freedom. By removing restrictions, you can move in any direction. Feeling trapped or burdened by family affairs, responsibility, finance, relationships, and or career choices can sometimes make us feel suffocated. Your soul is trying to release you from commitments as you yearn for the freedom to make your own choices, breaking away from old attachments and responsibilities. Your soul is asking you to be playful and to have some fun. The horse asks you to simplify your life and expand your knowledge. Seek more information before you make future decisions. It is essential through the growth period that you find the freedom that you need to allow yourself to flourish. You have the power to change the direction of your life. And your affirmation is, I am moving forward in the direction I choose, bringing me closer to achieving my goals and my divine life purpose. All right, guys, that was absolutely beautiful. I do feel for you, Taurus, that you have a very powerful reading. I do apologize so much so for my dog barking. Oh my goodness, I don't know where to go to get a little bit of peace and quiet. And it is quite a little bit late here, so I apologize for my poor lighting. But really, I love your guys' messages, and I hope that you have a very blessed end of December and stay safe. And if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. All right, my loves, stay safe, keep well. Bye for now.